Okay, that should be working. Right. The easiest way is definitely to play solo, but I'm trying to set up hosting for hosting and getting the balance right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a new setting. So create a new setting. Tutorial me. Whatever. Create a name. So that's it set, and there's all the settings, right? Is it show up on public list? That's the problem we had where you couldn't see it, so I'll check that on, and I'll give a famous password. Steam backups, dunno, mods none, map, that's the default map, we leave it. Spawn regions, if you want to prevent Eric from clicking on the wrong one, you can probably just delete the ones you don't want. Rosewood is what I always do. Players, display username or show first and last name. Show first and last names are stylish. Sleep needed, I was trying to get it to do that, it didn't do it last time. Nothing about that. This is the thing that lets you show each other on the map, so we want that. Admin, dunno, fire, dunno, PvP, dunno, loot, nothing, co-moment, no, no. Presets, so this is the way you go, and your initial infection, apply preset. But 1 week later, so then your population, that's all this comes from that first thing, and these are the changes it makes. So you change this to common. So this is me trying it with a bit less stuff available. Character, did we do the mini-map? Nope, probably, don't know. Some interesting, like you can have multi-weapons hit. I'll probably tick that on. I think that's just all set up. So then when we're back here, we can pick which one we're launching. So we launch that one. That's the new one. Here we go. How not to suck at Project Zomboid 101. I probably will die in 2 seconds. We know this. And I'm probably going to forget the order of doing things because that's sort of it. And my toothache might kick in which case I'll just whimper like a little dog. In fact, I probably need to take more painkillers shortly. Okay. So I go fire officer. I have my saved guy, Rory McGill. That makes it quick. Nothing interesting about our Rory. That's why I like him. Rory McGill. Some called him Bill McGill. Right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to run to the TV. Run! We're not. We're not in a place where we can run to a TV. Just bring up the map very quickly. There are no houses. Fire station's over here. This is the cop shop. We're going to miss the first book of the day. Get rid of the silly options. Bring up our backpack. Which is in our inventory. We're going to attach that to our back. That'll appear down here. Number 1. And we're going to attach the hammer to our belt. So this is taking the things out of the bag, and that means if I press 1 I got my thing, and 2 I've got that thing. So I'm set up and ready to panic attack if I see a zombie. So obviously as you start to get to know the map, you'll know where to go fast. This is the change rooms of the police station. Why have we not went back out? It's a classic place. Attach that to the other belt. It tells you if it's going to be an improvement. bulletproof vests. I will wear it, but they're a bloody make you awfully hot, I think. Okay. This is the police jacket. That is better. The lunchbox, you can grab it. I'll show you in a second what you can do with it. Oh, did I see holster there? Where the holster? Okay. So, am I wearing it? Nope, I didn't seem to get that. So lunchbox, you can just put it on the ground symbol there, or put it there. That appears there, and now I can see it as a thing up here, so I can see all the things in it. Because before that I couldn't. Right. And everything you find on day one should be not friendly, fresh. So you're not really having to worry about things being out of date. This is another changing room. So there's the police helmet. I'm going to wear that for maximum protection. Another one was in there. Another nightstick. Oh god, that is the tooth coming back again. Oh lord. It's coming in waves, and the waves are getting quicker. Don't have a screwdriver yet, so I can't tackle that back door. I actually thought there was a... I thought there was a workshop at the back of here. I think it's the courtroom that has it though, which is next door. Yeah, no, these are like interrogation rooms. Okay, we can't unlock it. He doesn't have a key. So there's a Gombi just round the corner on the window here, and he's got a gun on his back, so that's an interesting look. Shotgun. I could take it on my back, but it's going to slow me down a lot, so for now I'm just leaving it. Quick look in the lot to see if we've got any vehicles that we can use. It's got the key in it. Would you look at that? First boot. The trunk is unlocked, but let's. I haven't looked at the condition of it. There's me just grabbing his wristwatch from him because obviously I want to know what time it is. 11:20. I'd rather have a digital watch, but for now We'll take what we can. Perfect. So I'm going to come and deal with the bodies later. I haven't got time at the moment. Do I have my nails? No, that's a separate run. There's a box of nails. Take those. I don't know, we think we didn't have the screwdriver. So that's the screwdriver. I think we've got the saw. No, probably not got the saw. Grab one. So we're at 12 o'clock. What lesson do we have today? So there's the option now to build a spike baseball bat because I opened a bag of nails. And now I can repair that using a nail. So you see there's a condition, and every time I'm doing a nail it's basically getting a slightly better condition. And then once I do it enough times, that's me learned carpentry watching the show. Now the condition's almost done. Now it says crafted because it's now, well, I always take that to mean it's awesome because it is. Alright, and then my skills, because I caught that lesson, I've got skills in carpentry. Next one's at 6. Most people wouldn't do it, but I'll stick my watch, right click, set the alarm. 1800 is when the program's on, so I'll do 1700, stick the alarm on, little icon comes on, I can turn it off there. It'll ring the alarm at 5 to let me know that my TV program's coming on. I use this as my main bookcase usually. I don't think it really grabbed anything at this point. Pop a box of nails in there. It's my kind of main junk store. To be honest, he doesn't need to carry a nightstick. He doesn't need that watch or strap thing, but as you can hear, I've got banging on the windows. They're downstairs. I don't want to let them smash their way through everything. So I'm just going to come in here. So I've made rope, I hope. Did you see that? Oh, that is trouble. That is a disaster. And also my equipment isn't set up now because it's a new item. I have to redo that. Okay, they're out. Wow. So I'm trying to separate them out a bit. This is actually a freaking dead end. That's always the way. It's a bit of a nasty one. Oh, come on. I actually think I got away with that second hit from the shield or something. So down here is the medical bay. And because we're going to do here, we're going to bring up extra options. Like now I've got a bottle of disinfectant, so I can disinfect this. That's helped his heart rate, and I'm going to go to the thing and I'm going to disinfect the bandages. So that when I go here again, I've got an option for using a sterilized bandage. That's the best you can do, is disinfect it and then sterilize it. Or at least that's the best I know of. I can clean that rag, which is the bandage I believe, and I can sterilize it again. Oops. So I've got 5 sterilized bandages. A lot of ripped sheets. Okay, let's get back upstairs. You shouldn't really run, is what I'm doing, because it's just tiring your guy out. My guy's in minor pain. I am hearing them. Oh, get off. That is terrible play. I just ran into that for no good reason. I don't have any more disinfectant because I used so much up. Okay, a bit of disinfecting. A bit more for luck. I don't know if it makes any difference doing it more than once. And I'm bandaging it with a sterilized bandage. Let's try that again. Right, so actually this window, just because I've played it before, is the good one. Middle of the back wall, you can see it there. I'm going to... I think I've done the wrong thing for the ripped sheets. Yeah, I did. Where she wrote 1, 2, 3, 4. Except I don't think that last one did. I'm worried about where that is. So that's me adding an escape rope there. That's probably where it was, actually, down here. Yeah, there's a window here into the gym. That was the smash. always remove the broken glass. You need a weapon in your hand to do it. Means when you climb through you won't get hurt. Looks like they broke it, but they didn't come through. Obviously there's more rooms downstairs here. Obviously good policy in general to make sure there's no zombies in your basement. Interesting room here, some sort of massive storage room. Basically I usually deconstruct all this stuff in here. These chairs don't do much. It's a pretty pointless room. You can deconstruct the tables. Don't touch that room other than to use it as the garage. There's a spare bedroom, so you've got one bedroom there, and then you got it's just horrific here. Another bedroom here. This doesn't feel quite as homely, and also they broke the door off the hinges, so you know that's not so nice really. Okay, let's go and sort out some food because he is hungry and moist and painful and unpleasantly hot. He's having a good day. Okay, so dash pull driver key. What the heck is that dash pull driver key? Oh, it's the police truck. Yep, of course. Okay. So I'm actually just gonna check a couple of things I don't want on there. I didn't seem to need that one as well. Thread, great. Bandages and disinfectant go in the backpack. All the things you put in there, weirdly, it makes you carry less, even though it's on your back and it's the same weight. You know, go figure. I haven't tried taking these guys out the window. I probably will. Let's see if we have a frying pan. We do. So we're going to take that, and then we're going to make something delicious. Great stir fry from random meat. Take some meat, and I guess it's the mutton chop. And then we can add a random vegetable or citrus. Let's add some fresh tomato. Then if you're feeling spectacular, you can come along and find something extra like cocoa powder. Our add and vegetable oil as a spice. Ooh, that was deliciously spicy. Right, then we just turn on the oven. Just checking there was nothing in it. In goes the food. It says dangerous uncooked. There's a little bar comes up and says cooking, and there's the alarm to tell us that it's, you know, an hour till education time. I mean, other than missing the first TV show because I was in the police station, that's a pretty good first start. I've got 2 out of 3 of the first shows. Obviously, taking a fireman meant we got the backpack with the baseball bat in, although that seems to be sometimes starting kit as well for everyone. But fireman seems to get it more than not. Got bitten twice. That's not great, I have to say. So just watching that, and it says uncooked, 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 and then it immediately says burning. It's not particularly elegant. The next bit, you just have to eat it fast. So wait for it to turn. There it's burning. Eat all. He takes it out. He eats it. Turn off your oven. Boom. Oh, and now you've got a frying pan in your backpack. Get rid of that. Put it in the oven till next time. So he's now full to busting. Couldn't manage anything. He's in pain and he's moist. The moist thing, I would take off his. So, right, so he's still got a bit of a mix of gear on there. So we've got a fireman's helmet, fireman's. So that's me basically just taking off the jacket, the pants, and the bulletproof vest, and I think in fact the helmet. Although it was Zazzy with it, and that's to try and take off this moist and overcooking thing. Ah, the heat, the pain. So I think we're gonna. So I put the police helmet in, and I'll take the firefighter one instead. Let's see what it is. Plus 100, plus 100. I mean, the police helmet is kind of technically better. But obviously I'm a fireman, that's my thing. Putting out fires, that's my thing. We're going to wear the aviator glasses, Eric would. Every time you interrupt them it doesn't do it. So there they are. Travis Bickle, anyone? Okay, come on Bickle, Bickle. So it's 6:30. I missed the show, you idiot, didn't I? Yeah. And that's how you don't listen to my tutorials. Ever. Idiot. It's getting over cocky. And time flies in the game as well. Alright, so we've missed that. That's a pain. I'm going to just try something else while I'm here then. So I've got that corpse. Yep. Come on, Bickle. Oh dear. Ah. Can't believe I missed that show. It was just so bad. It's probably carpentry as well, which you bloody well need. Now, I don't know if it's true, but I think that having lots of dead bodies around your house makes you depressed or psychotic. Not a personal note, just, you know. So, that's the theory behind. Slightly when we climb straight down onto one, yeah, close. See that, the walk and drop. Okay, is there another one? Oh god, there's another 2 in there. I think probably I'm going to sleep in the other room for the night and then just ignore them. Oh, the tooth, the tooth, the tooth. Oh. Alright, so he's eaten, everything's fine, he's just a bit anxious. Oh yeah, wait, did we not get a radio? Is that an alternate version? That is an alternate version. Right, okay. Radio would have been handy to pick up. You're telling me I can't sleep in this one again? I ticked that option. I think you have to tick both. I think it says you can't sleep, but you need to. Oh, that's a comedy of errors, isn't it? Oh. Okay, I'm going to restart the server and try and work out what that is. Maybe I can do it just like this. Well, I don't know what happened, but let's just try. Sorry, folkses. Sorry, Ericses. Ah, the toothache, the toothache. So host, manage settings, edit settings. That's all right. Players. Ah, yes. So it says it was ignoring sleep needed because sleep wasn't allowed. That makes sense. All right. All right. Well, so in theory, it would let me do it now. Gosh, that's terrible toothache. Absolutely terrible. Let's see. Yeah, now he can sleep, except he's in too much pain to sleep. Okay, well, there are solutions. And I would say that is the problem with having a base you haven't finished yet. Sleeping pills is what we're looking for. Well, or painkillers. Yeah, there's definitely not as much loot in this version. I mean, I think it feels a bit more. 6 bottles of painkillers. So let's take one of those. See if that's enough. Okay, now it says we're not tired enough. We're kind of, because it probably wasn't turned on. I'm just going to slightly cheat and take the sleeping tablets. And I'm going to also do that other thing about setting the alarm. So I'm going to be setting it for like 5 AM, just to make sure we get the TV show. He's as famous last words. Let's try that again. So it's not tired enough to sleep yet, which is stupid because we just took sleeping pills. Maybe we need 15 minutes to kick in. Obviously this is a time to read a book. It would be a classic. And the other thing, because he's anxious, you could find some rubbish on TV. I don't know if there's anything on. There's this boredom dropping. So while we're listening to that, so that's the police station, that's the fire station, that's the courthouse. Classics started there, jump over there. Oh, now he's ridiculously tired. Look at that. Right, now you can sleep your bugger. Now I think we've already got... So I'm just going to clean the bandages, good practice. Probably going to disinfect them as well. I can only do one by the looks like of it. Okay, let's not miss the tutorial. We need it back tuned into life and living. We did get a radio. I thought we did. Oh gosh. Oh, I think that's the painkillers wearing off. Oh Lord. Oh shit. Oh. Obviously, in single player, you can fast forward through some of these bits. In some ways, it pays not to, because you just, I don't know, it's good to take micro breaks. So usually 6:30 program ends. Oh gosh. Although this seems to be the other way around. This one seems to be a late one. No, but there we are. It just dinged. Unlocked a whole level. And it's, you can still see the interaction point going, so it's still... Huh, odd. What if the guy's clock's wrong? That's definitely cut out there. Oh. Okay, so it's only a few hours really, you know, it's like 7 a.m., 12 a.m. is the next one. You can put the alarm on for that. And you can also be a bit more thing if you want to, 11:30. Now we got a car. We got a couple of dead bodies I'd still like to get rid of, so I know they're out of sight, but it's a pretty gross room. It would definitely be good to get some more planks of wood up around the place. Looks like it's a bit rainy maybe. And you could always just deconstruct that room and kind of leave it as a nasty thing. There is cleaning products in the game. I've never really tried to clean up. That's an interesting idea. You probably can, you know that. Maybe I'll try just now for shits and giggles. I kind of wanted to move the vehicle in. Actually, I didn't need to do it that way. I could have just been simple about that. I'll just open and unlock it here. That, interesting, wasn't locked. That one was. So, do the key in the ignition so it actually turns off, otherwise you just get out and leave it running, which can be good, but not in your garage. Come out, you select close door while you can see it, and then move inside, and then press the button so that closed behind you. That's it in, it's all locked up. Again, there's a couple of corpses here. I'd like these guys out. Another guy coming in. Now, if you look, is queasy, feeling sad, nervous wreck, minor pain, heavy load. He's already on a bit of a downward spiral. What he really needs to do is just take it easy for a day or two, because he had a bit of a rough start. It sounds ridiculous, but that is the kind of way it plays. You're sort of nursemaiding a psychopath, no, a man that you have traumatized with your actions. That's the way you put it. So still seems not too bad there, I would have said. It's popping there. I think maybe still nervous and stuff. Sad, queasy. I think if we can get him a bit of a banging tunes on the radio, that would help. Voice options.
The tone in which I said it was actually almost whimsical and humorous. That is, this is what I love to do. It is what I think I should do. That is, I have had an interview with former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second annual interview with former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent to tackle some of the worst problems in developing countries. But his 10 years were simple. 15 minutes for our sit-down, split evenly between the global initiative and anything else we wanted to ask. But I'm saying that, avoid the worst time is the climate change and help to revitalize the economy and process. Now, our interview with former President Trump. Very love to do. It is what I think I should do. Peace in the Middle East. Our interview with Trump. I think I'd owe it to my fellow countrymen and people throughout our interview with former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second annual interview with former President Trump. This week, he hosted his second.
Okay, so if I'm going to be peaceful, why don't I disassemble some stuff? That seems like a low risk activity. I'm doing this because I want planks of wood and I want nails. There's a plank of wood. Don't really care, I'm taking it all. And in theory, this should be opening my carbon scale at 82.5. I may have gained 2.5 skill, but you know, if I disassemble all things, that means I gain 10 skill. So pathetic, but you're not really doing it to scale up exactly, but it's just pointing out it is doing it. And I think the chance of you getting something from it's probably got something to do with your skill, but I haven't proven it. Just picking up some of the stuff. Now scrap wood is stupid heavy. So his loadout will get too heavy, so I'm going to put his scrap wood place item to just stick a load of it in the corner. Just keeping it tidy. So the next lesson we've got is at 12. He's a nervous wreck, he's terrified, really, but you take him, give him, what do you call it? Not antidepressants, but... Okay, hold on a second, let's just finish here. I've got scrap wood already. I've got 2 planks. This is actually not bad haul by my rubbish standards. So get rid of the scrap wood. Chuck it all on this pile. Right. Okay, so if you've got planks like that, you really want to just, what's the biggest use of them? They're not going to do upstairs windows, downstairs windows. So for example, in my lovely car garage, chuck one up there. And I think you can see that's broken glasses. Somebody's already been through that one. It's 11 AM, so we need to get up. We are now hungry as well, so we need food and a show. Let's get that done. Do I have a can opener? I don't have a can opener. That's a classic. Very rare on this thing. But, oh no, we have one there. Awesome. Alright. Thank you, alarm. Shows how fast time goes though. Almost don't have time to cook. Opened canned chili. Use the frying pan to create a stir fry from the opened canned chili. Turn on the oven. Put in the food. I always have this can opener in there. It usually stays in there if you're patient. Empty can come down at the end. You got garbage bin. It's one of these things you could just chuck everything on the ground, but you know that by day 52 it's just going to be like a sea of stuff. It's going to be like a hoarder's paradise. Alright, so we got the problem is here. I might just turn this off because the food's going to be ready. I'm just going to leave that for a minute. That's probably a bad thing to do, but so tune into life and living. There's woodcraft, and I'll do my usual. Usually read a book while sitting down would be perfect. See, these bandages, because it's sterilised, they're not coming up for repair. They last a long time. If you use rubbish sheets and rags, you're pulling them on and off every 15 minutes. So this will take us to carpentry level 2. So again, I could have just waited till later to do all this destruction, and probably somebody watching online who's a pro would say, yeah, this is stupid. Skill up first and then do the repairs and sort of build your barricades. I'm sure they're right, but if I don't build barricades, I just find myself twiddling my thumbs, and then I find myself going out on an adventure and getting bitten again, and I've already got 2 bites, and it all just starts to cascade down fast. So they're probably right. You shouldn't do this now, but on the other hand, I find it keeps me busy. Like moving zombie corpses, don't mind doing that. That's another thing. So I can be actually doing the carpentry because it's right next door. I can do it at the same time. So he's still in learning range, so technically this skill should still be going up from that. And when you go to disassemble it, it tells you what you need. It says you need skill carpentry, you need a hammer of some sort and a saw of some sort. And that's and. You can't just use a hammer, even though the animation is just using the hammer. It's because he's got his saw somewhere, which cleverly is, I think, is in his backpack, is it not? Of course, now we're going to prove I don't have a saw. Ah, there it is. There's his saw. So, which is in fact, so must be in his hand, allegedly. Oh. 2 planks, so that's good. Hit round table, must disassemble. So his TV show's finished. Still doesn't need to do anything about that. Minor pain, nervous wreck. I could probably put the radio on for the last bit here. Well, that was good. So his stress is going down, that's good. I think he's going to have to go downstairs and take the antidepressants, to be honest. This seems ridiculous. What is up with him? Probably have killed quite a lot of people, haven't you? Probably. Okay, so the problem you're going to hit here is weight. So he's got 9 of 13, then he's 15 with those 2 things. You can slightly cheat as usual. Take the planks, put them in your backpack, and so he's on 15 now. They drop down to 13, so you can probably even then, in theory, you should be able to put it into your backpack. But I think because it's so big, it doesn't do that by default with these. I'm not sure. I haven't quite worked that one out. Right, let's see. Where did he put them? Yeah, so you put them, and they won't fit in the thing. Right, Okay, so I want to get downstairs and finish off these windows. I shouldn't probably be running, I know. I can't help myself. Twitch, twitch, twitch. So there's actually a breakthrough in that window there. That's an option, maybe I'll just do it. So if you look here, and obviously you can stick more than one on, so you can have like level 2, level 3, or not level, but you know what I mean. In fact, I think I have one more. But usually what I do is do one plank on everything, so then it's got, you know, it's our basic. They can't just smash through. It'll take them a bit longer, and the idea is you clean them off it. That's what you're doing. So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Took a long time to get him to sort himself out, didn't he? Right. What I was going to do was set my alarm for 17. Okay, I'm gonna. So he's got, these things are really heavy, but they're good gear, but very heavy. I probably should stop for food. I'm just maybe trying to get one plank here. Can't remember what these need to disassemble. Probably plastic, so it's probably a blowtorch or something. Have a check and see the inventory. I'm still looking at this setting. I think whatever it was, so there's the plank we need. Great. The setting of common to find things is probably about the right feel. Abundant, which is the default for this level, is just crazy. It feels too generous. I don't know. I can barricade the doors. I'm not quite sure what it does. It doesn't stop them opening or shutting, I think it stopped, but it just makes them stronger from people trying to break through with force. So that should be done. I wanted to go and give him food. Alright, let's give him food, because we're trying to look after him, right? So I'll just put my hammer away, so I'm less DIY based. Come on, Mr. Bickle. I mean, who else to survive the zombie holocaust than Travis Bickle? It wasn't intentional, or was it? Right, so I could do something like I'm making pancakes or mac and cheese. So I think to do things like that, I need a bowl or some sort of containery device. Plate. Said. So I think I can do, if I fill the saucepan with water, I think then I can, yeah, something like, place rice. Where's rice? Oh yeah, down there. I forgot. So turn on. So that's finishing off the cooking for that one. So I'll eat the stir fry, I think. I'm going to be thinking about the rice in the fridge. No, it says thousands. 8 all. Okay, only if you. I've never really tried exercising. You can dance if you wanna. Let me try. Oh, so that's just his knowledge of stuff. Where is his fitness regime? Exercise. We could do. Well, today it's not exactly the most exciting day I've ever had. I'm quite worried just about how many freaking problems he's got himself here. Um, why is he taking his backpack off? Well, that's odd. Was it maybe to do his exercises? Today's lesson, farming. I don't think we got any beer, which would actually help with his depression. That's this one. I'm just going to deal with this guy. Mm, this is the mega storeroom. I don't think there's any alcohol in here. It's the only thing I didn't see a lot of. That's probably unrealistic, although no offense to firefighters of the world unite. Um, let's have a look in the back of the police car. We're going to look at there, have we? Let's have a look. So we got a M14 assault rifle. 2 roadblocks, nice. Some 308 rounds, 9mm shells. Fiberglass stock for the rifle. Well, that's we could have a look at that, I think. Could we? Well, again, I think he needs to get himself undepressed first, which he's not really doing a great job of. Who is... My best guess is someone around this corner. Yeah. So we basically don't want them breaking through any of our side doors, front doors, and we don't want them breaking our barricades because we paid for them. Somebody, here we go. Interesting, the rope has gone. Why is the rope gone? Should be a rope here, right? Okay. Well, what I can do is I can make a bit more rope just in case. Okay, that's as full as you want to be. Again, you can shortcut. Interesting, I can't unlock from this side. But I have the key, don't I? What in the blue blazes is going on there? Right, too much running, but, you know. What happened to my rope? Can they pull them down? I think that's what happened. Best guess. Huh. Well, that's a scary thought. I mean, we need more than one escape rope per building then. Sort of probably knew that. Right. Okay. Okay. Hungry. Okay, so we've got mutton chop. I've been had my eye on that for a while, so let's have that. I think frying pan, grab. And if you knew what you wanted, you could do it straight away. Okay, stir fry mutton chop. And add some lemon as a spice. Like the sound of that. Oh, and we could add, not chocolate powder, what would it be? Pineapple, yeah baby, corn. So he puts the can opener back. Stir fry, add the corn. Yeah, people chatting about it online and saying it's a pain in the bum, or it's a waste of time, yada yada. Almost certain it is. However, I obviously something I quite like about the cooking element. It means when you're going out looting, you're obviously looking for stuff as well. What is in this paper bag? Okay, we have to put it on the ground to find out if there's anything in the damn thing. Yeah, there is. It's a Perco delivery. That's interesting. I guess they can probably reheat them. I want to put that in the trash. I don't know quite how that spazzed. It's gone in the fridge, but for some reason it didn't. So that's him doing his little eating. Mr. Bickle says nom nom. So he's still nervous, right? He's still nauseous and he's still exhausted. But I think we're getting on well as a team. Right. It could be nice, Tim. Give yourself a wash. 10 o'clock at night. Alarm will be set. For 5:30 in the morning. And knowing his blinding pain and nausea, he probably won't sleep through like that. It might take him a while to wash sometimes if he's as bloody as our guy. Sadly, I don't know a way to ping and find out how many kills he's got. That'd be a lovely touch at this point. It tells you if he dies, but I don't really want to have to die to find out. I'm not dying to find out. Right, not the room of horror. Put the light on. Still don't get everything in it. So he's hoping to sleep till 5:30. He might wake up in pain. He's still nervous, still thirsty, unpleasantly hot. Interesting. And I think he's not well because he's sleeping long. Woke up nauseous, nervous wreck, discomfortable. It's not really great. Any moderate damage to his body as well. It's not great. I'm going to do something here. I've got sterilized bandages. So I'm going to remove his bandage to have a look at it. Well, that's all right. So one of them's exercise fatigue. So if you fill your empty bottle, he'll drink from it the next time when he needs to automatically. Slightly annoying it doesn't tell you, did it? Discomfort, minor pain. Unpleasantly hot. He's not wearing anything. It's just he's got a fever, possibly. So I'm going to take a painkiller. And the programmer should be starting. Right, I don't know what we missed. What we're learning. Cooking. I didn't miss it. Right, so probably it's the end of day 3 is that, and we got double carpentry, double cooking, 1 farming. I think missed 2 out of 9 or something roughly. So that's the 6 AM one. The next one is at 12, so on 11:30 probably. Now, I was thinking to do something fun. He's obviously still sick. He's nervous, terrified, discomfortable, unpleasantly hot. He's not doing well, I know. Moderately damaged. It's not great. But we can't stay at home all day. So what I was thinking, well, we could just take another run to the police station, see if we get some more guns. Kind of fancy about that. We do have the guns in the boot of the car, of course. That's another point. We have a holster. What kind of... These are assault rifles. Okay, what I'm going to do is close the trunk. It's falling out. I don't think it does, but should probably have a look at the condition of the car. So happy to find one that was running. Why? He just doesn't seem to have the key for that one, does he? Which I think is rubbish. So you might say, are you seriously driving to the police station? And I might say, yes, I seriously am. Now, he should have the tools to do the repairs he couldn't do last time. Stick the car here. Off the ignition. Exit the vehicle. Now, I want to have a quick look and see if I can drive this one. Is it like a universal key? No, clearly not. Alright, fair enough. So, I don't want to waste too much time. This is the way in. That sounds a bit... Never open doors like that. Anyone get a fright? Miss Eric, you did. So they all, not always, they sometimes have holsters in these desks. Moments in American history, I noticed. Fuck yeah, America. You can take some of the TDs, you know, in the long run, that's worth it. Sadly, the tactical walkie-talkie isn't quite worth it. So I'm just going to go out, get that guy. So I've now got the tools to disassemble that. Obviously, textbook speaking, should you clear the entire police station before you start banging in the corridors? Yes. Don't have a key, so we have to do the same thing on this one. This is IMS what we want. So 8:30, I've got a couple of hours. Shouldn't hang around too much longer after this, so I'm going to take a... Interesting, there's a lot less there. M9 magazine. Interesting. Probably would and it takes 9mm rounds. We want those two. I'll probably just take them all. And that's what we want as well. We want to wear that. That's the double holster. Whoops, I shouldn't have moved. So again, that's 9 o'clock nearly. So there's no bullets found. Open the box of 1. And so if you look now, you can see these magazines. No rounds, 15 rounds. So that one's got, so we got okay, so that's all the magazines filled. It says he's got holster right. Now I do have a double holster, so I could technically take the other pistol. I actually should. I will in this case. I don't usually, but it's now the slings. We want those because they're good for. So it's 1 plus 1. That's got 20. It's the M14 all the way, isn't it? And that takes the 308 rounds. Okay, so no, all the 308 rounds. Okay, I mean again, there's more stuff in the whole room. That's approaching 10 o'clock. So that took about 2 hours just gearing him up and down. I don't want him with that. I don't want him with that. I actually want him with his baseball bat. Where is it? There it is. So this time I didn't want to put it on his back because he's got all this gubbins now. Far too much gubbins. So you see he's 24 of 11 weight. Have extremely heavy load. He won't be liking it, and it's making him very combat ineffective. We'd probably lose a fight with Zombie because we just haven't got the strength to hit. So my plan is just going to get in the car and go. I could put the stuff in the boot, but then when you see another zombie right there, it's a case of just go. And that's probably why I took the car. Something like that. Probably the difference in life and death as to whether you make it back from that run. If you have to walk back and you're in trouble with fights, you're in trouble. So, okay, let's get out. Okay, still massively overweight. Let's just get the car in. so with this stuff, one of our options, which is not a bad option, is we we open up the trunk, we can see all that stuff, then we get all that gubbins that we've got that's military, ammo, etc. can all go in the back of the car. And probably put one of the pistols in the car. Just trying to thin out all this weight he's got. He's still just overweight there. Well, I think for now he's going to have to put the other pistol in the car. Yeah, that's done it. Now, this stuff actually, if you put the sling on the rifle, so I need to go to class, as it were. Right, well, okay, I don't have time to fiddle there. Did want to put the sling on, but I didn't seem to know how to do it. Let's get upstairs and get some learning. Come on, Bickle boy. This can now get set up. See, it's not in the hotkey, so I couldn't take it off. That's set up on the hotkey again. Of course, he's covered in blood because he went without any clothes. It's not a thing, honestly. It's not what I do, honest. Alright, so today's lesson will be brought to you by dismantling more furniture we decided to do. So basically this has been a great tutorial except for two things. One, missing the learning opportunities on day one at the radio, which just annoys me, still does. And number two, getting bitten by two zombies, just really by stupid speed running when I didn't know the area was clear. You know, getting bitten in my own base is just terrible. Okay, what's with the broadcast here, guys? There we go. We're all watching Woodcraft. So my plan, just to show you something a bit more positive, do carpentry, I can put in some furniture, such as shelves. I need one plank, got, nails, got, and carpentry of two. I can do that. There's our shelves. And that means I could actually, if I had any books, put them on those shelves. Critical damage. He's in trouble. He's going down. I hate to say this. He's getting worse. This is something I haven't managed to fix, is the downward spiral of death. He's sick. He's getting worse. severely injured, fairly heavy load. He's getting now heavy loads on anything because he's just tired. Alright, so we're going to have to just chuck his stuff on the ground. I think actually he's going on the bloody shelf. Fine, it's on his new shelf. He is in trouble. I really don't like saying this. I'm going to have to go downstairs and find out if we've got any antibiotics. Can't fit it on the shelf. Right. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This is a terminal, Mr. Bickle. So, where are we going? We're going in the medicine room. I don't remember seeing. Oh, antidepressants, combos. No, what I was looking for is. No. Okay, let's see if I can do something here. I don't think so, but let's try disinfecting again. I don't know. Is there a medicine place? There must be. Actually, there's probably something I need to put on my mental map and work out. Is where's the bloody doctors? Just to be clear, I don't have it marked, but when we last played, you were like over here somewhere. That's where you spawned, and I had to drive all that way to get you, and then you spawned it back there. Ah, stab, stab, kill. Map, read. Did I not? Okay, I'm not sure if I just had those on the map. No, that's where we are, of course. I just got a map of where we are. Yay, that's useful. So I'm very curious to know what this building is over here. There's like a little set of buildings well out of town. There's another one like that. These seem to be like farms. These buildings I'm curious about. They should be quite big. They look like big and on their own. I don't know what this weird greenish one is. The colours mean something. I don't know if it shows you a key on this. No, if we go to the actual map, where is it? So that's Rosewood map, read map. If you go on that, it says, this light greenish thing is retail and commercial. And the black is industrial, so that's some sort of industrial building out there. Hospitality is medical, pink. Is there any medical? No, there isn't. Well, is it? There's a fun thing to do. Stick it on the map and go for a quest. What if we drove? Is there any medical here? Yeah, they're pink. There's some place up the coast. Where's the other one up the coast? There's a place up here. It's probably quicker. I just don't know. I don't have the map for that. Okay, let's go and have a quick look at the state of the vehicle. I mean, 98%. This car is in a mint condition. I almost feel like we have to drive to a hospital and just take our chances with that, which is nuts. But let's see, it's coming out for 2 o'clock. I do it at night time once I've done my evening show. Can I take the burger? Put it in the oven. know if this is going to work. I think I'm just going to eat it because it doesn't say anything about it. It just says it's good for food, you know. Fairly heavy load. What's this heavy load? It's not the maps, I know that, but I'm just getting rid of them because I don't need them. Oh, scrap wood, you idiot. Well, that'll help. So his capacity's down. He was at 16 capacity, now he's down at tiny. I'm tempted to have a little something else to eat. Maybe eat the pineapple.
You are less at the mercy of importing the beef. So if I say, look, okay, union, I interview with former President Trump. This week he hosted I interview with Trump. He asked you if you could write a 300 going to talk to its constituency. I interview with former President Trump. This week he hosted his second annual Global Initiative Forum in New York. More than $7 billion was spent with importing the beef.
Oh, there we go. Somebody's skill 28. It was like with old Rory, he saw too much too soon. You know, it was just too much for him. Yeah, critical injuries. Something's gone wrong with him. I don't know. I wish I could diagnose it. He's just on back. He's still over the limit. I feel there's a suitable see, why has he got a fever? He needs antibiotics. I think it's a case of he's going to miss the TV show. I think he's going to die before he even gets a TV show. We're just going to hit the road and drive into the sunset. Travis, it's been a wonderful, wonderful life. But I just think, tragically, this tutorial has shown that even the best players, the greatest players, legends among their micro community. I mean, it's so bad I'm thinking we should just leave the door open, even though that's a terrible breach of etiquette. Come on, Travis. Let's drive to the hospital, man. We're gone. Let's blow this down. Getting out of Dodge. Sorry. So this was the road I went up. Oh my god, it's just so huge. Oh, okay, I feel like we should go. This thing is not nimble, no. Listening to the emergency broadcast, that's all he's got. Of course, because he's the police, right? Lol. So, if this is Rory McGill, I feel his successor is going to have to be called something like Glory McGill. Gloria McGill? Now, I want to be clear, this is exactly what driving's like in this game. That is how far up the road I've gone, with nary a sight of anything. I mean, it's not the not seeing things. I usually see a few zombies or the odd car wreck, which are very, very quiet. But no, I mean the nothingness of not passing villages, not passing for towns, just empty road. Eventually, I'm hoping to hit a junction. Oh, there's a thing. I just can't help myself. I feel like it's going to be a farmhouse. What do you think, folks? Oh, God, why would you just go down the first quiet road you get to that then gets filled with more trees? Oh, God. Why are we doing this? We should turn around now. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? And again, you know, that is starting to get a long way to nowhere fast. No, oh, automated broadcast. We got some chat on the system. It's coming in loud and clear. Did you see that? That was a zombie rave. Now, others may say to me, are you sure there's anything at the edge of this map, or does it just go forever? Well, it's a very big map. No, I'm not sure. I have no idea. I'm driving. I'm dying. I'm going to the hospital. Look, he's not going to make it. We're about to literally. I'm sorry. I should have been small talk. I just love you guys. You know, I want to say I'm sorry. I feel like I've let everyone down at this point. This is not how to play the game, kids. Don't do it like this. I did get a couple of fixes on the settings, which is nice, so we can call that. I think a bit more ammo, and maybe even clothing. Is my last word clothing? Or was it? Oh, there we go. My last word was clothing. Sadly, the nature of the game is... Oh man, Travis, no, the lonely highway. Why? Right, I feel that deserves a cut. Uh, so let's put a cut in that. Right, Right. Quit to menu. We end the stream.